Hey, I'm Josh Reimer, and in honor of the passing of Roger Moore, I wanted to take a look back at some of the most memorable gadgets that he had at his disposal as James Bond. So here's my top 10 list of those crazy contraptions. Rainy weather was never as dangerous as it was in For Your Eyes Only, because if you were given this umbrella, it would pop out spikes and close itself on you. Those Iron Curtain commies didn't stand a chance against this Western marvel. Before the movie Jaws came out, James Bond already knew that sharks were enemy number one. In Live and Let Die, he was armed with a special anti-shark gun that fired silver bullets of compressed gas to blow them and the movie's bad guy to smithereens. Long before the little spy cameras that we had today, James Bond had one small enough to fit into a ring on his finger in A View to a Kill. Unfortunately, since it wasn't digital, it made noise when it took a picture. Not so inconspicuous that way. In Moonraker, 007 was kinda like Spider-Man with a gun, using this little device up his sleeve to fight his battles in outer space. I mean, why shoot spiderwebs out of your wrist when you could shoot bullets out of it? Makes sense to me. Live and Let Die was Roger Moore's first film as James Bond, and his co-star was arguably his wristwatch, which was basically bulletproof, a very strong magnet, and a miniature saw. Suddenly my Apple Watch seems very subpar. Also in Live and Let Die, 007 was given a clothing brush that doubled as a Morse code transmitter. I guess they couldn't add it to all the functionality of his watch, so obviously a clothing brush would be the next logical place to put it. Duh. In The Spy Who Loved Me, 007 drove around in a car that also could turn into a submarine, just in case it was needed. Which ironically it was! It even shot missiles straight up in case there were any helicopters. Which there were! How did they know? In A View to a Kill, they took a break from amazing inventions to have a robot dog that didn't even look like one. Just a remote-controlled toy on wheels, really. Something a lot of kids would have had. Maybe it was just for fun when James Bond had downtime? In 1979, a good Secret Service agent surely was also a smoker, so this cigarette case that doubled as a safe opener in Moonraker was a must-have for any serious spy. I think back then even doctors smoked, so really, it made sense. And finally, in Octopussy, James traveled through the water in a fake crocodile. Unfortunately, instead of eye holes, he apparently had to open the mouth right up to see out, which you might think would defeat the purpose, but then you'd be thinking too much. If you're looking for a nifty device to find a guy with, then you should check out Hornet. They're my sponsor, and there are millions of guys on their gay social network app, which you can download for free or just go to right on your computer at joshreimer.com/hornet. So check it out, and I hope you'll subscribe if you're new for more fun videos. Bye!